Hello, welcome back to Will's World of Reviews and More. Um, the final game of today, and what an interesting game it was. It was between Ghana and the USA, who are like my second favourites in the heart. Not to win the tournament, but England are my first team. USA, I think, are my second. I also quite like New Zealand, but they didn't qualify, um, so yeah, if you don't want to know the score, then stop watching now and come back later. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, the final score was Ghana 1, USA 2. And for a game that started so blisteringly, it ended so blisteringly, and in between there was kind of a lot of chances and a lot of kind of hard work, but, bookended by some great drama. We didn't have to wait long, did we? 31 seconds before Dempsey got him off the mark, and great finish from him, and I was sad to see him go from the Premier League, I think he did so well for Fulham, especially in that season when he got like 20 odd goals, I think, got the move to Tottenham, didn't quite perform, for whatever reason, whether that was because, I think he was played out of position a lot, he wasn't the biggest name in the squad anymore, and maybe I don't think he got on with the manager too well, and it was a shame because he's a good player, and I know he went back to Fulham on loan, didn't he? And didn't really kind of recapture it, and that's why he went back to America. But we're sad to see him go because I think he's a good player, and he proved that, in the opening minutes by just smashing home that one. Just the two-footed nature of him was great. After that, America sat back, but they had it rough. Had quite a few injuries. Altidore, who we didn't really see much of. Now he plays for Sunderland, and got a lot of stick, and didn't really see much of, so I can't really judge him. And then Beasley got injured as well, and they brought on Brooks, who we'll talk about in a minute. But for the rest of that first half, USA were kind of on the counter attack a little bit, but it was more Ghana, and it was all down to Gian. He was their kind of main talisman for most of the first and second half. And I don't agree with what he did, going from Sunderland to where is it? He's gone, to the big money place. A lot of people will probably say that maybe the money, but it could have been something else. Who knows? I think he could have been a real shining light in the Premier League. It depends what you want to focus on in your career. Whether you want to be the best footballer you can be or be the richest footballer you can be, and it's it's up to him. So I'm not going to judge him on that. But he on his performance today, he showed a lot of quality. Ayew brothers played well. So did Atsu. Montari had a couple of shots. Boateng played well when he came on. He was a real spark for them in the second half. I think Essien was quite solid. I think they probably start those two in the next match if they've got any hope of qualifying from this group now. And obviously it means Germany and USA are both on 3 points. And something I forgot to mention earlier, that Germany had Muller. He's the top scorer now in the World Cup because he's got 3. So that leaves Portugal and Ghana with all to do, really. So that we had all that, from the 31 seconds right up until pretty much the end of the second half when Ghana finally got a goal. They were pressing, mainly thanks to Boateng and Essien coming on the pitch and Gian never giving up. And it was Andre Ayew who got the goal after that terrific Asamoah Gyan back heel. But sadly, it didn't last long. Johnson, the right back, I think it was, he kept on getting up and up and up, and he got a lot of stick for it because he was probably to blame for that Ayew goal. But he kept on going and he got that corner, and headed in by Brooks, the substitute, and you could see how much it meant to him. A little bit, he was born in Germany, so That's a little bit debate for me. I usually think that if you're born, whatever country you're born for, you should play for. But he did play for Germany under 20s, so I can kind of let it go. Maybe he tried to make it and didn't, and that's when he switched to America. With a name like Brooks, you wouldn't have thought he'd have fit in the Germany squad anyway. But great headed goal from him, and you can see how much it meant to him afterwards. He was like stunned. But I think there were so many heroes for the USA. Cameron and Beasley in the first half, put in good solid performances. Bedoya had a shot. Dempsey was pretty solid. Howard was great. He's turned out to be such a great keeper. He didn't make it at Man U, went to Everton, and has just made a real solid career out of being solid. Really, great player. Maybe Man U were wishing they would have hung on to him, but fair play to him. He wanted first team football, and they left and got it. I'm really impressed by Beckerman and Jones. I think they're two decent players. Really commanded the midfield. Lots of tackles and lots of box to box. And they're the two players that I'd like to see in England. But yeah, it ended at 2-1 to the USA. It was a great result for them. Like I said, they're one of my favourite teams. I like Klinsmann as well. I think he's a good manager. I think he was harshly sacked by Germany, but then they've got Joachim Low, who I think is also a good manager, so they haven't done too bad for them. And just a complete side point, Robbie Savage in the commentary box I thought was amazing. One of the best commentators I've heard for a long while. Just said what he thought. Got emotional, got involved in the game. I always liked him as a player, even if he was a little bit annoying. But no, I think he was a great commentator, and I had to give him some more games because I think he's perhaps the best I've heard in a long while. Just so opinionated, but kind of still professional on his way, and yeah, so well on Robbie Savage. So that's it, guys. That's the final review for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. So keep commenting, subscribing, liking, watching, whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Peace.